Well, Madison, one of the most compelling parts of your personal stories was unfortunately your tragic car accident at the age of 18 that threatened your life and left you partially paralyzed as well and needing to use a wheelchair. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened there and just walk us through the experience?
Yeah, I oftentimes talk about this, especially on the political stage that I've been in for the last few months, and it's not something I enjoy talking about, but it is a major part of my story, and it's something that gave me a lot of life lessons that I'm looking forward to applying to Congress. And when I really think about it, what happened is that I was on a road trip with a very dear friend of mine. I was waiting on it. I had been nominated to the United States Naval Academy. I was expecting an acceptance there. I had a full ride scholarship for NC State. Life was everything I wanted to be. 18 years old, like the world at my fingertips. And then I took a step into my vehicle when I was 18, and little did I know that would be the last step I ever took. I was taking a nap in the passenger seat. My friend was driving. For whatever reason, he thought it'd be better as a group activity. And so, unfortunately, he fell asleep behind the wheel. We were going about 70 miles an hour, just probably 5 over the speed limit, in a construction area. And we lost control of the car. It slammed headlong into a concrete barricade. And when I say headlong, I mean the front right corner panel. So if you imagine I'm sitting in the passenger seat, I'm in the front right corner panel hit, so I absorbed the majority of the impact. And, I'll kind of work my way from the bottom up. At first, my mom got that call that no mother ever wants to get.
Right.
Says, "Hello, Mrs. Cawthorn, your son's been involved in an automobile accident." And, because of HIPAA rules and not wanting to give false hope or anything like that, they're only allowed to say what they have actually confirmed. Mm-hmm. And at that time, while I'm in the helicopter, they say they had confirmed I had a broken ankle.
Wow.
And so they say, "Well, ma'am, he has a broken ankle." And so obviously my mom, trying to rule out the worst, she quickly says, "Well, he's got a broken ankle, and he gave you my number to call me. Everything's okay, right? He's not going to die." And they said, "Man, we are the highest rated trauma center in all of Florida. I think you need to get down here. I'm not sure if your son will last."
Wow. And
so they told her that she needed to fly because they didn't think if they drove they'd be able to make it. And the pain my mother must have felt right at that moment is unbearable. I can't imagine it. But when the next call comes, they have obviously identified what's wrong with me. I've crushed both my ankles. I have severe third-degree burns on the majority of my lower half of my body. One of my kidneys was ripped off. My diaphragm ruptured. I had lots of chipped teeth. And then, worst of all, I had a burst fracture of the T12 vertebrae. And what that has done is created this long-term problem of I had a compressed spinal cord. And so when that swelled up, it damaged all the very, very fine and precious strands that go through your spinal cord. And they are permanently damaged. And so because of that, I'm unable to walk. And, on paper, it looks like I'll never be able to walk again. I am a man who believes in the unthinkable. I was very near death, and I believe God brought me back from that. And it's a group of very talented doctors. And so I do believe that moving forward, I will have an opportunity to walk again through the power of science and through, a great miracle that I think is going to happen. Yeah. But as of right now, that forever changed my life. It really did.
Yeah.